Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the channel. This is Jackass Retro, and my name is Matt. Uh, we're doing our second of the postcard What Sold. This is for the week of April 4th. Everything that sold right up until this very minute from the last video that we did. Want to thank everyone for their comments. Definitely very encouraging for this kind of content. So very glad to see that. If you have any suggestions or if there's additional information you'd like me to include in these videos, please let me know. I was considering adding some sort of statistics in terms of like total number listed, total number, listed this week, currently listed, etc., something like that. If you think that sort of information is interesting or helpful or informational, just leave me a comment, let me know, and any other suggestions be much welcome as well. Of course, if it's your first time here, hit the subscribe button. We do other content that is not postcard related, including a number of live shipping videos, and would love to have you along in those live chats as well. So make sure you like, comment, subscribe, do all those crazy YouTube things, and that's going to be it. I'm done talking. Let's jump into the what solds on our postcards this week. So bear with me just a second so I can get set up, and we'll be on our way. So this first one, I think, was either coming in or had just come in while we were doing our video last week. So let's talk about it just a little bit. This one came from the Michon's auction lot. I'm roughly about maybe half of the way going through that lot at this point. So far, around 380 listings came out of that, for like a gross listing value of right around 5,900. That's not including, considering any shipping costs taken out of that, or any, taxes, fees. A lot of those are make offers. So we're not really considering any of those. We're just considering gross listing value when I give you that number. So the first one did come from that lot. This is a white border, so roughly around 1930s postcard. Anywhere from like 1915 up until around the 30s when they started printing on linen. Holman's department store in Pacific Grove, California. Pretty common subject. There we go. We can date it right there. 1938. I love it when they do that. Makes it real easy on you. Nice street view. Pretty common subject. I didn't see any with this specific view of Holman's. This one, I went just a little bit higher than most of the other Holman's out there, and this was $7.95 free shipping. Our next is the Mississippi Bridge at Cairo. So again, there are quite a few Mississippi Bridge at Cairo postcards. This one, looking at it straight broadside, I didn't really see any out there. Nice card, $6.95, unposted. Have a little bit of a condition issue here, but didn't really matter too much. I had it priced pretty much to sell. This next one's really cool. This is a 1910 postcard, Cairo, Egypt, Hotel Bristol. Took an offer on this one for $21 plus shipping. It did go overseas to the UK. I just thought really interesting. Cigarettes. And then cool little message. This is the plan where I made my Cairo. Hope to see you in Singapore. Kind of cool. Going to somebody in Brooklyn, postmarked. Again, $21 plus shipping. Coming up next, again from the same lot. Usually when you list a bunch, ones will sell right away, pretty much like clockwork. So this one is Butte, Montana. There's a number of mills and mining operations in Butte, so you tend to see a lot of this subject matter for Butte, Montana. Again, there were others out there. I priced mine to sell. Not a super uncommon card. When I see that there's a lot of them out there and not a lot sold, I'll usually try to just go lower than the competition. It tells me that everyone's priced a bit too high for the market, and I try to bring it down to a price where I know it's going to sell. And again, this one's unposted by Keefe Brothers Post Office. CT American Art. Again, yet another one from that same lot. This is Griffin Corners, Catskill Mountains. Really just generally pretty card. Writing on the front that doesn't matter. Took an offer on this one, $15, dated on the back with the postmark, undivided back. I like this card. It's just a calm little mountain town, right? Very green, pretty card. Los Angeles, California, Clifton's Pacific Seas. Again, very common card, common subject, but a lot that were out there were priced up in the like $14, $15, $16 with no solds. I've got a ton of Pacific Seas postcards. I think even currently listed, I've got a bunch in backstock. So perfectly fine with the price on this, $7.95 free shipping. We got the same amount on this next card, $7.95 free shipping, boating on the Potomac River, Washington, D.C. at the Aqueduct Bridge. I believe this is 1910s divided back. Indeed, 1915. Again, this kind of scene is really a common subject, but it's always nice to see this. Look how blue the water is. The Potomac, even back then, I don't think was that blue. Like, isn't this a super fun site now? Just saying. Going to Rochester, Mass, just again, travel update, pretty common messaging on the back there. This one I really liked. I went back and forth and back and forth and back and forth with the writer. You can see the title down at the bottom. Belle of the Plain. Come on, go away. Belle of the Plain. I really like the mermaid riding a horse is what it looks like. It's actually her leg, right? But it going into the stirrup, but it looks like a mermaid riding side saddle. I like the image a lot. This one went overseas no, this one did not go overseas. The next one did though. Unposted. Obviously had been in a dealer somewhere. Don't remember where I got this one. I probably got this from a collection I bought over the summer or over the winter time. Our next one sold overnight from right after I listed it. This came from the Michon's lot. One of the very cool things on this particular lot of postcards is there are a lot of sepia tone view postcards, and this is one of them. There was actually two of this exact same card. This is the first that sold. First National Bank, Pleasanton, California. Sold full asking price, $34.95 plus shipping. I've actually been fending off offers on the other one that are considerably less than this sold price. Our next one is, I've had this one up for a very long time. This is one of the first First postcards I listed when I really started earnestly listing postcards. 1910s, Fire Department Interior, Chicago, Illinois. Not an uncommon card again. One I've seen a couple of times, and I don't consider myself a extremely well-versed postcard person compared to some of those out there. But I think it's cool. What's cool about this card? Lots. It's a fire department. You got old fire equipment. You got the fireman's pole. Like, what's not to like here? If you're a fire department kind of guy, you're going to love this card. Next is this is the Terrace Motor Hotel Interior. This is Austin, Texas. What I really like about this card is, look at this. Right down here. It looks like, either those bottles have been set up for display, but it looks almost just haphazard enough that, some people broke into the wine early and just kind of trashed the place. I know it's all actually set up, but, one likes to daydream sometimes. Also, check out the pattern on this little settee. Cool chandeliers, all wrought iron, probably adapted from when they were candlelit. Just cool. And then like your standard bowl of fruit. Like this is like restaurant in the 60s if you ever see one. I like the details on some of these cards. Oh, and there's the buffet with those little cone lights. Yeah, I'd like to eat there. What do you think? Is the Terrace Motor Hotel still open in Austin, Texas? Do they have a good restaurant? Let me know in the comments. We got a St. Bernard whistle, and I'll come to you. I don't remember where I got this one, but I listed it relatively recently. 1914, St. Bernards. People like dogs. People like St. Bernards who like dogs. People collect St. Bernard stuff all the time. So probably what sold this card. I like this one a lot. It's a kind of variation on the large letter greetings card. Definitely more cartoon. It doesn't have that, where each letter is a window. It's just a little bit different, but it still kind of does the same thing. I still call this a large letter. This is Crop and Company. You can see down here in the copyright. Crop, if you aren't familiar with postcards, pretty well-known publisher. Unposted card. I think it's just cool. So this one I took an offer on, $8.50, free shipping. Or I sent an offer, rather. I'm sorry. What's this place? I forget. Just kidding. I remember the Alamo. The Alamo. This one went out on an offer. Listed it at $6.95 free shipping. They took an offer on 10% or 5% off, so it went out $6.60 free shipping. Honestly, a lot of the cards that I sell, the lowest ones that I will list is $6.95 free ship, right? I since I send everything out first class, I kind of have to have a floor value. But on these $6.95 cards, I will send out offers for just 5% off, and it only takes 35 cents off the price of the card. And a lot of them move pretty well that way. So it's something that I will probably consider doing, continue doing when selling these out of this main account. So, yeah, the Alamo. I think they're hiding a bike in the basement. Anyways, next up, Mobile, Alabama, Cotton Wharf. So I listed this one in one of my uploads earlier this week. I did a video on essentially just how I list postcards. So this one was a little bit less common for Mobile, Alabama cards. You've got the boats in the background, the cotton bales in the foreground. I went on a hunch here that I could probably get some more than most of the cards that were out there, and it turns out I was right. I got $14.95 plus shipping on this one. Posted card, divided back. Can't really read the postmark, but it's sometime in the 1910s. We know that. Moving on. Okay, so these next 3 cards all went out to the same buyer, and they were sent from the same place and to the same place. And I believe 2 of them were from and to the same people, but I have several cards from this location, and it's actually kind of funny. We did it on a live. We were reading the messages on the back, and all the cards that these came from were all the same collection, and they it just kind of told an interesting story. And I don't know if that's what sold these 3 cards, but we'll kind of go over them. There's a Red Cross building, military reservation in Indiantown Gap, Pennsylvania. The next one was the post headquarters, and then the other one was the view of the reservation. So those 3 cards all went to the same person, and the total order value, including shipping, was $24.20. That's after tax and before shipping. So we'll take a look at the backs here, and it's Wally writing home to mom and dad. 1950s, so this is post World War II. These are still linen postcards, but I'm not going to go and read all of these. You can go back and watch the live we did earlier this week when these sold. That would have been on the 31st. So go look at my upload from the 31st, and you can take a look at these. Or you can just go look at my store on eBay, and you can see the solds and check them out yourself. So 3 interesting cards in one sale. Next up, picturesque Louisiana, the Huey P. Long Bridge. Not an uncommon view, but the little box up here in the corner I didn't see any of. Unposted, sold relatively quickly for $7.55, free shipping. This next one, Los Angeles Trust Building, Los Angeles. Very, very, very common subject. There was a lot of them out there. So again, just took the strategy of, these guys are probably priced too high. Mine sold for $7.95, free shipping almost right away. Next, we've got the Surprise House in, I hope I say this right, Euclid Beach Park, Cleveland, Ohio. Went out on offer right after I listed it for $6.60, free ship. And I have a number from Euclid Beach Park. This is just one of them. I have others of this exact same postcard as well. So I was kind of pricing relatively low, hoping to get a couple sales and then going back in and relisting. I think it's cool. I like the color on it. It's that eerie sort of green tones that I like. Very famous Flamingo Hotel in Las Vegas, judging from the cars, probably 1940s. So early Las Vegas. Say Mike Roberts color card. Very cool. This is obviously before the big pink, plumage of the strip that the Flamingo would eventually have. Very cool moment in time. $13.95, free shipping. I can't even tell who that is. Wrong Vincent on the billboard. I don't know. Moving on. This one was also listed on the live that I did. This is Roth Buick. And this went out. I listed it on sale. It listed and then got caught up in a sale that I was running. So I listed it at $55. The last one that I'd sold was like in the $29.99 as I think, and it sold recently. So I put mine out there at $55, make offer. As soon as it listed, it got caught up in the sale, which I probably could have gotten my full $55 had it not gotten rolled into the sale, but whatever. I'm still very happy with this. I'm almost 50% higher than the last one of this exact same card that sold, and the last one sold in better condition. So this one went out for $46.71. Roth Buick dealership is in Philadelphia. This one's got a lot going for it. Neon signs. It's a night view. You've got the cars. It's cool. And there's some blah, 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 some writing on the back, Kodachrome, like just a cool card. Another sepia view. This one did not come from the same Michon collection, but University of Chicago, Emmons Blaine Hall, unposted, sold for $695. Been in my back stock for a while, recently listed. Next up is 1908 Missoula, Montana. This one came from a collection I bought last around October, November timeframe. Obviously, some condition issues on the car, doesn't matter, but just a pretty stunning and stoic, interesting, cool card. This one sold for $27.95, free shipping. Wonder what he's pointing at. Like, white men, go that way. Get out of here. Get out. Anyways, back of the card, 1908. Missoula, it's got hello, Heather. I'm a little slow, but yeah, I like this card a lot. A lot of the Native American content, it's the stuff in the 40s and later is a lot more exploitative of the culture. This is a very real sort of scene. I think it's really cool. Moving on. Silver Spur Motel, Linen Postcard, Reno, Nevada. I actually had two of these. This came from the recent Michon pickup. One of them had the actual business card that was matching this along with it. So I listed them separately. This one went on sale for $12.07 plus $3.50 shipping, unposted. There's still another one listed that has that business card listed with it. So kind of cool. I was happy to have multiples of this one. Amsterdam. I think this one may have come from the Michon lot. I'm not sure though. Amstel Hotel in Amsterdam, unused, $6.95, free shipping. I want to say Cabrillo, but I'm not sure if I'm saying it right. Panama, California Exposition, 1915, San Diego. Bridge postcards do well. This one was not posted. There were quite a few out there, so I went a little bit higher, $7.95, free shipping. Next up, a Pillsbury Picture Company postcard from Yosemite. There's El Capitan in the background. Some people riding the donkeys, the mules. There's the back, never posted. Took an offer, $14.95. I probably could have waited out a little more money on this one, but that's fine. Yosemite, I sell a lot of Yosemite postcards. One, because I find a lot, and two, there's a lot of people out there who collect them. So, great sale. Totally fine with how much I got on it. This one's really cool. Sepia View, Gilroy, California. This one I knew was going to get caught up in the sale, so I listed a little extra high. I listed at $64.95. It sold within 24 hours on sale for $55.21. No comps, but the content here and the fact that it's a sepia view pretty much is all you got to know. People on horses, early California, small town, there's not many out there, right? You're not going to see any. You've got the Gilroy Hot Springs branding on the back. This is one of those cards you just know is going to be good. So had it not sold on sale, I'm pretty sure would have probably gone for around this much later. I could probably have gotten some more out of it as well, but I'm happy with what I got. This card alone came from that Michon auction lot, and this is, a seventh of that whole thing in my money back in one card. Next up, loading sugar beets in California. I think I bought this in a lot off of eBay, perhaps. Honestly, I'm not sure. Buster, not right now. I'm got my cat bugging me. All right. Sugar beets in California. Just a cool card. Actually, I think this one came from the Goodwill lot, now that I think about it. So, sold for $6.95, free shipping. 1908, Watsonville postmark. Next up, we've only got a few left to go here. Nice linen postcard. This one I know came from the Michon lot. $6.60, went out on a make offer, free shipping. Again, common subject that I just went at a price that I knew it would sell. Then we have a true large letter greeting, Catskill Mountains greetings from Catskill Mountains. This is, again, if you're new to postcards, this is probably what you're thinking of when you think of a vintage postcard. Different scene in each letter. Each letter is a window. I think this is very cool. CT American Art is the publisher. $12.71 plus shipping. Nope. Free shipping. There we go. Another Las Vegas motel. The Las Vegas, Nevada Hotel Court Motel. I love when you're a motel, but you use hotel in the name of your motel. So you can say hotel and motel. We're the Hotel Motel. Anyways, Las Vegas, Nevada, 1940s, probably late 40s, going into the 50s, judging by the vehicle here. A pretty unremarkable card, right? Like, what do you see here? We got a little bit sign over here. We got a couple of cars here. We got a lot of road. We got, it ain't much. She ain't a looker, right? And because of that, she only sold for $6.60 free shipping. This one sold this morning. Tremont Street from Boylston in Boston. Kind of a nice little snapshot of the time. We don't have automobiles yet. We are still drawing our carts with the horses. Yeah, a lot of cool detail here. You got the Capitol back here in the background. I like how it curves down the street. You got a little park here. You can go relieve your horse. And finally, that's it. That was it. All right. Well, that's our solds for the week, everybody. Once again, feel free to leave your comments, questions, suggestions, any thoughts, feelings, whatever you want, down in the comments. If it's your first time here, make sure you hit the subscribe button, bell notification if you'd like to join us on some live antics. I do sell a lot of things other than postcards, records, toys, doodads, all kinds of undesirable items. So thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you next week for our next what sold video, and probably some other point in the next week or so to talk something else about postcards. Would love to hear from you. See you in the comments.